A couple of things which are huge. We have a number of automobiles that didn't have HD radio last year at this time that do have it right now. We're delighted that as of this moment, there's 17 auto manufacturers that have HD radio in 88 different models. 36 of those is standard equipment. By the end of the year, there'll be over 100 models with over 50 with HD radio as standard equipment. So we can say with some confidence that at the end of this year, there'll be 2 million more cars on the road that have HD radio installed. Right now, there are over 4 million HD radios in the field. By this time next year, there'll be in excess of twice that number. I got a call a while ago from a broadcaster who had just gotten off the phone with his FCC attorney, and he determined that since the translator rules only require that your translator be fed from off-air programming, he could feed his analog translators with his digital HD2 and or HD3 channels, and in effect have more analog signals in his marketplace. The FCC blessed that. It was no problem at all. And in fact, I learned yesterday that an AM station in Ohio got 2 FM translators based upon the latest FCC ruling making translators available to AM stations. They too will begin doing that. So it's a terrific opportunity for smart broadcasters to find a way to get more analog signals in their market today and more digital signals in their market tomorrow. Successful HD broadcasters have a couple of things in common. First and foremost, they create an internal value. They say this HD is going to generate X amount of dollars. They then incent their salespeople accordingly. The really forward-thinking ones bundle all their digital assets together and make a point of selling their web banner ads and their digital HD channels and their main channel as a marketing solution and not just selling spots. They position it in such a fashion by creating artificial scarcity. They say we're only going to sell 5 advertisers and we're only going to sell 4 spots an hour. It's a funny thing. Human nature tends to put a value on a product in direct proportion to what you charge for it. If you throw in your HD radio spots, they clearly have no value to you, so you'll never get an advertiser to see value. But if you price them based upon today and tomorrow's audience, you're in a position to say you're getting a real bargain today and you'll get a good value tomorrow. The very real roadblock of the equipment required to bring an analog radio plant up to digital quality. There are people who can get on the air for $15,000 or $20,000 because they were forward-thinking and they basically laid the rail for digital broadcasting. There are other folks with 15 and 20-year-old transmitters who've got older plants who sooner or later will have to invest in that new technology. And whether it's HD or just an analog plant with digital internally, it's going to cost some money. And that's really the cost of entry.